Hello and welcome back to Henry's Hideout. I got a new book for my birthday, so today we're turning to page 82 with this bad boy. I've decided the first cocktail in this book that we're going to make is going to be on page 82 called the Martinique Swizzle. Why? Because Martinique rums are some of my favorite. I love a grassy rum agricole. And also this cocktail was created by Garett Richard, one of the best Tiki bartenders, one of the most acclaimed bartenders in Tiki in the whole game. This comes out of his bar Existing Conditions in New York, and it is Garett Richard's adaptation of a Trader Vic's Swizzle. The New York-based bartender splits the rum component between the expected Martinique rum and a fuller-bodied blended expression that combines distillates from both Barbados and Guyana. He notes that an aged Martinique rum could be substituted for an even richer variation, which is what we're gonna do. So, The Easy Tiki book by Chloe Franchette, a super great book. There's a lot of recipes in here that are 6 ingredients or less, and this is one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and make this. We are going to adapt it a little bit because we don't have the specific rums that he's calling for. So the 1 ounce of unaged Martinique rum that he's calling for is preferably a Trois Rivieres Cuvée de l'Océan. Don't have that. And then 1 ounce of aged blended rum, preferably Dos Madeiras 5+5. Also don't have that. But since in the little note here, he said that the aged Martinique rum could be substituted for an even richer variation, and I just got a beautiful bottle of Clement VSOP Martinique aged rum. We're gonna sub this for the unaged agricole. And then for the 1 ounce of blended aged rum, we're going to be subbing in the Zacapa 23 because this is also a rum with added sweetness to it, which to my understanding is what the Madeiras rum is. The Madeiras rum, it has been aged in sherry casks, I believe, so we're not going to get those sherry sweet notes in here, but we will get more sweetness out of this than some other type of rum if I were to use like a Jamaican or a Puerto Rican or something like that. Also, this is from virgin sugarcane, and that kind of goes with the theme of this drink because we got sugarcane Martinique rum and we have sugarcane syrup that I just made up specifically for this drink. So I'm thinking all that should align and we should get a great cocktail here. So without any further ado, let's dive in to the Martinique Swizzle by Garett Richard. For this cocktail, you will need Clement VSOP Martinique rum, Zacapa No. 23 Solera rum, Pernod, angostura bitters, a 1:1 virgin sugarcane syrup, some fresh mint, and a lime. We're going to start by getting 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice into a clear glass. Then we're going to follow that up with 3/4 of an ounce of our sugarcane syrup, 1:1. Then we're going to hit that with 2 dashes of angostura bitters. Following that up is going to be a bar spoon of our Pernod. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of our Zacapa 23 rum. And finally, 1 ounce of our Clement rum agricole VSOP. We'll throw some pebble ice in there, transfer it into our mixer tin, and give it a flash blend for 5 to 6 seconds. I wanted to make a pebble ice cone on the top, so that's why we pre-did the ice and the garnish. And there it is from Garett Richard, the Martinique Swizzle. From the Easy Tiki book, let's try the Martinique Swizzle. It is ridiculously windy out here. I can't even get my straw in here. This ice is so sticky. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, my mint is falling over. This is not a pretty one, you guys. This, thanks to the wind out here, I could not get any pretty shots for you guys. But despite that, wow, the taste of that is incredible. Yeah, really glad I went with the VSOP on this one. I feel like that with the Zacapa really plays well together. I'm sure there's so many different variations you could make of this drink just by subbing those two rums out. It does say you could sub the unaged agricole for an aged, which is what I did. We went with the VSOP here. And man, I feel like that's like my new favorite rum, honestly, because I love agricoles. This one still has that intense, punchy grass, but it also has a little bit of those aged notes and some orange coming through as well. Oh my gosh, the wind is insane, you guys. So it's crazy that our 1 ounce of Guatemalan Zacapa rum and the 1 ounce of VSOP work like this. The VSOP is what I'm mainly getting, and perhaps I'm getting a little bit of an added sweetness from the Zacapa. It's not too sweet by any means. I wouldn't do a 2-to-1 cane syrup in this. I only did 1-to-1, and I'm glad for it. My first time tasting Pernod and Martinique rum together. That is a beautiful combination. Probably one of my new favorite combinations. Like some of my favorite drinks are 3 dots and a dash and like a 151 swizzle. This is kind of a combination of both of those because you're getting that Pernod, you're getting the grassy notes from the Martinique, but you're also getting a deeper rum flavor in there from the Zacapa. That's genius. And I made a fresh batch of cane syrup from actual powdered cane sugar to go in this instead of using a Demerara. I just wanted to keep that light. Also, I noticed that the Zacapa rum says it's from virgin sugarcane and finished in oak barrels at a high altitude. So virgin sugarcane, virgin sugarcane syrup. We got all the sugar, all the sweetness is coming from virgin sugarcane. So I think that's also what makes this drink so cohesive. Holy shit, dude. Windy as fuck. Like, these bottles almost just took a spill. This is crazy out here. And this is a crazy good drink. Garrett Richard, I'm curious to see how yours tastes, but just going off your spec a little bit and changing the rums up, this is amazing. So guys, go out, stay in, try yourself a Martinique Swizzle. You won't regret it. Also, if you don't have VSOP, you can totally use the rum unaged, the Clement rum unaged agricole as well. This is, I believe, what the recipe originally called for, but he said if you want some deeper flavors, go with an aged Martinique. So that's what I did. Also, I was just anxious to try this bottle out in a cocktail, and boy, it did not disappoint. The Angostura bitters and the Pernod just accent these two rums so well. And it makes sense this is in the Easy Tiki book because it is simple, 6 ingredients, but everything's perfectly balanced. There's still a lot of depth and nuance in this drink from the 2 complex rums that we're using. And yeah, this drink is a 10 out of 10. Amazing Martinique Swizzle, love it. Smelling the mint and the nutmeg, and you get a little bit of the cinnamon stick in there. Beautiful. This is a very aromatic drink. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next week here on Henry's Hideout, and cheers, you guys. Make yourself a Martinique Swizzle for real. Aloha, cheers.